World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day, I am Peñano with today's World News in 5. Britain has stepped up pressure on Moscow by imposing fresh sanctions on Russia's energy sector. The UK government targeted 24 individuals and companies, including several major Russian oil firms it says were previously unsanctioned. The move aims to further restrict Russia's ability to sell oil on the global market and finance its war in Ukraine. The sanctions also cover Canadian-Pakistani businessman Murtaza Lakhani and his trading firm accused of handling large volumes of Russian oil since 2022. Lakhani has denied the allegations and says he will challenge the measures. In our news, Saudi, French, and U.S. officials have begun talks aimed at advancing a plan to disarm Hezbollah. Diplomats say the discussions held in Paris with the head of the Lebanese army focused on finalizing a roadmap to support the group's disarmament and reinforce a fragile ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon. France said the sides agreed to better document the Lebanese army's efforts and strengthen monitoring mechanisms amid fears the truce could collapse. The talks could come as Israeli airstrikes hit parts of southern Lebanon, underscoring rising tensions on the ground. Seven people were killed after a business jet crashed at Statesville Regional Airport in North Carolina. Authorities say the Cessna 550 went down shortly after takeoff in severe weather while attempting to return to the airport. Former NASCAR driver Greg Biffle is believed to have been among those on board, though officials say formal identification is still pending due to a post-crash fire. The National Transportation Safety Board is investigating as tributes pour in for the racing veteran and first responders secure the crash site. The United States has announced an $11 billion arms package for Taiwan, the largest weapons sale ever approved for the island. The Trump administration said the deal includes rocket systems, artillery, anti-tank missiles, drones, and equipment upgrades to strengthen Taiwan's self-defense. U.S. officials say the sale supports regional stability as China increases military pressure on Taiwan. The package still requires approval from Congress, where Taiwan enjoys broad bipartisan backing. Beijing, which views Taiwan as part of its territory, has strongly criticized Washington's move, calling it a threat to peace in the Taiwan Strait. The United Nations has chosen former Iraqi President Barham Salih to lead its refugee agency. The General Assembly approved his appointment without a vote following a nomination by Secretary General Antonio Guterres. Salih, who once fled persecution under Saddam Hussein, will take over as UN High Commissioner for Refugees on January 1st next year and will serve a 5-year term overseeing global refugee protection efforts. He succeeds Italy's Filippo Grandi, who has headed the agency since 2016. And that concludes today's edition of World News in 5. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, I am Peñano. Good day.
World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.